Hi folks, and welcome to a brand new edition of Ahna Social Straight Talk. This is a completely new thing that I'm doing in 2015. If you've been following my blog at all, then you've seen the Social Straight Talk series before, where I actually take business owners just like yourselves and I do a review of their Facebook, Pinterest, or Twitter page, and we talk about what's working and what's not. And that way you have some real life examples of how you can best utilize your page and kind of see what other people are doing. For me, it's always very inspirational to look at other pages of competitors for my clients, find out what's working for them, what's not working for them, and then go in and really start doing some cool stuff on the page. So without further ado, we're going to jump right in. This is the RawRockChick, and Barbara Fernandez is the owner of this business. She is incredible, and her website is so beautiful. If you are interested in eating raw or smoothies or even just soups and stuff, man, she is incredible. And her recipes are fast, easy, definitely someone you want to check out if you're interested in keeping up with your health. So anyway, what we're going to start is we're just going to follow the format that I do, and anything that I talk about specifically will be put below this video in the show notes. So the first thing I want to point out to you folks is the actual name of this page, the RawRockChick. Now, it's different from the website, which is RawRockChick. And I got to tell you, when I first came searching for this page, even though I've already liked it, I couldn't find it, right? Because I'm thinking in my head, RawRockChick, right? But nothing pops up. So this may or may not be, Barbara is already over the 200 likes, which you cannot change the name of your page after you've gone over 200 likes. However, you know, for her sake, it's not really a big deal, but this is definitely something you want to think about if you are creating your Facebook page or if it's still small enough. You want to make sure that the names of all of your social networks align. That's going to help people to find you easily, and that's what you want to do, is you want to be easy to find. So, okay, we're going to scroll down. First thing I want to look at here is the cover photo. I think the cover photo looks great. It's a little bit blurry. I'd like to see some more high-def photo here. But in terms of the layout, you know, nothing is conflicting with the name of the page or any of these buttons. She looks gorgeous. You know immediately what this is about, raw meals. It obviously follows her branding with her website. So, you know, it just matches. It looks really nice. In addition, her profile photo matches with her website. And this is actually a photo that if you are on her email newsletter, you get to see this a lot, which is great because she looks happy, she looks interesting, she's beautiful, and you know, you kind of want to get to know her. So the deal is, when you're choosing a profile photo for your business Facebook page, you want to consider a couple of things. First of all, if this is you and this is your business, then I would say a professional photo is the way to go. People are going to interact a lot faster with faces than they are logos. However, if you're a business and you're, you know, representing either a wide range of things or a wide range of people, you're going to want to go with your logo because that's more professional. So anyway, she's done a great job of that here. We'll just kind of scroll down. First thing I always click on is the About. And the About page can really be a lot of free marketing for you. Maybe this is something that you check out, maybe it's something that you don't, but actually we see on the back end that people visit these pages very, very often. So anyway, let's just kind of scroll down here. Thankfully, Barbara has filled it out. We've got a short description in here, which is great because she's saying, you know, like, you don't just have to be interested in raw food. You can always, you know, additionally be vegan, vegetarian, paleo. And then we've got a really nice little bio here that actually includes some personal information, which is fantastic. Again, this is her personal brand, her personal business. So it's great to be personal. She's got 2 kids, she's got 2 cats, she's got lots of projects, she loves making videos. you know, the thing is, when you are personal with how you're setting up your pages, you're giving people a lot of leeway to bond with you. You know, someone may come look at this and they've got cats too, and they're like, oh, cool, she's a cat lady. So anyway, additionally, you know, we've got personal interests filled out. Her email address is here. Her other places that you can find her online, her Instagram and her Twitter, and then we've got the web address. So she's pretty well filled out here. I don't think that there's really any need to go even more in depth. But let's go out to the timeline and just kind of scroll down and look at how it looks down here. Grab free recipes and tips. She really doesn't need to have her web address written, you know, in 2 places. Thankfully, Facebook just added this here, so there's actually a space specifically for your web address. That didn't used to be the case, but it frees up the amount of words that you can actually put in, which is really nice. So as you can see here, we don't have any punctuation at the end of the sentence. You know, she might be able to include just a little bit more information. And I'm a little bit of a grammar nut, so this really isn't the end of the world. It's just, you know, there's no need to put your web address twice, and you can use that, you know, those letters for something that's more important. So while we're here on the About page, just kind of scroll down and check out these apps. So Barbara's done a great job. She is very involved in her page. If you follow this page, you get fantastic information. She posts a lot of really cool recipes. But I love what she's done with her apps, because she's really allowed, you know, people to get in touch with her on other social platforms very easily. In addition, by clicking on the free recipes here, which who doesn't want free recipes, right? She's got a tab that opens down and it shows a window of her website and says fill out the box, right? What is she doing? She's collecting email addresses, which is absolutely crucial. If anything, the only thing I would recommend about this is up here on the top screen, the top part of the tab here, I would probably put these, you know, I would say free recipes up here. Welcome really isn't going to draw in anybody's attention. So, but if you see free recipes at the top, you're going to be like, whoa, let's get those. So she did a great job on the timeline, but at the top, not so much. In addition, when we kind of click back here to her, you know, to the layout of her page directly, like we're hitting on it as someone else would, her likes is actually in place. This can be moved simply by hitting more and then going through a couple of steps, but you can actually replace likes with welcome or free recipes. So anyway, this is definitely something Barbara should think about, because if your goal is to build your email list, which should always be your goal with social media, or at least one of the biggest goals, then you want to make it, again, really easy for people to find your email list. So, okay, let's scroll down here just a little bit. And as you can see, Barbara shares a lot of photos. Look at all of this color. I think it's awesome. She's got obviously some personal stuff here, and then, you know, some things that came from recipes. So I'm already like wanting to click on these things and check them out. In addition, she's always sharing videos, and if we click on the video tab here, I know that, okay, she's only got one. Barbara loves, loves, loves doing videos. She's got an incredible YouTube channel. You should definitely check it out. She's got tons of personality. So anyway, I would definitely suggest that Barbara gets more videos on her Facebook page, especially as we're walking into 2015. Video is going to be your most successful content that you can actually share on your Facebook page, and directly uploading it to your Facebook page is going to be huge. Those links from Vimeo or YouTube are not they're not going to get to as many people as if you directly upload them. We've been seeing already with pages with my clients that those that we are using videos for and directly uploading them, the reach, the engagement is just bouncing off the page. So anyway, let's kind of scroll down here to post a page. This is something I always love looking at, especially when I'm checking out brands, because it tells me a lot about who they are and just how engaged they are. So if we scroll down here, we've got a lot of different things going on, but we're just going to click on some, you know, okay, didn't mean to go there, but that's fine. I think that what we want to see, and let me go back in here real quick, is just that we want to make sure that we are engaging with everybody who is engaging with us. And okay, cool. So, someone leaves her a comment and it's really kind of even self-promotional, but she says, thanks for sharing it with me. She's very polite. She likes it. That really shows, a lot of respect. You're gonna get people a lot who are self-promoting on your page without even saying hi or building a relationship. That's not what you want to do, but you still want to be respectful when they do that. Still acknowledge them, because you just never know. We're gonna scroll down here. She was actually mentioned in this post. Someone else, another page mentioned her, and so let's find out what happened here. Oh, see, she responded, and then we had a little bit of conversation going on. This is great. The thing is, you don't ever want to miss out on these conversations, because you just don't know what's going to happen. You always want to thank people. And, she should have come back once more here. The thing is, Facebook can be really finicky about your notifications and letting you know when someone has actually commented back to maybe something that you commented on. And again, we're speaking about Facebook pages specifically. It's very different from your personal Facebook page or your personal Facebook profile, in that you don't get a pop-up notification for everything. So we're just going to scroll down here. Again, I just want to make sure as I'm doing this review that I'm seeing Barbara, she's interacting with people, she's liking things, all of this. This is, believe it or not, this is something that a lot of businesses are not doing on their Facebook pages. And man, it just kind of like boils my blood, because I'm like, if you want sales and you want your business to grow, then you have to be available and ready and willing to interact with these people immediately. Or at least jump on it, as soon as you possibly can. And if that means carrying around, downloading the Facebook Pages app on your phone, using it, and really getting those notifications. So, okay, now that we've basically looked at the majority of, the big pressure points with her page, we're just going to kind of scroll down here and look at her content. Now, if I'm looking at her content, I'm looking at a couple of things. A, how consistent is she posting? How often is she posting? What types of content is she posting? And then, are we interested in her postings? So, it's been 20 hours since her last post. Then it was 21, the one before, 22, the one before. And then the last post before then was January the 12th, which is 2 days ago. So right off the bat, I know that Barbara is not scheduling out her content, which when you've got 3 posts right together within 3 hours, I mean, that's just not, you're not going to be able to hit your audience in a productive and efficient manner. Your audience is going to be online at all different times of the day. So you want to make sure that you schedule your posts out, like maybe morning, afternoon, evening, if you're posting 3 times a day. In addition, consistency is the biggest, most important thing that you can possibly do for your Facebook page. And consistency is what makes or breaks a Facebook page. If you aren't consistent about your posting, then people aren't going to consistently count on you, because you're not accountable, right? Let's face it, that is how it appears. No matter how good your intentions are, we do a lot of communicating without even communicating. And it's kind of like being, face to face with someone. Their face gestures may say something that they personally don't. It's the same way with your Facebook page. If you aren't posting consistently, you aren't online consistently, then people aren't going to feel that you're really there, ready, and available for them. And this is going to make or break businesses in 2015, so it's huge. You want to make sure you do that. So, with Facebook, you can use a scheduler directly in Facebook, which is what I personally like to do. I schedule my content out a couple of days in advance. I don't do it any more than a couple of days, because I really like to stay present with my clients, with their content, what's going on. In addition, I'm there all the time anyway, so I might as well just kind of, throw in some content. Plus, I want it to be fresh. I want it to be interesting and relevant to the audience. So we know that timing is an issue here. But let's look a little bit at her posts, right? How much do you know about sugar? This definitely correlates with her brand. You know, she's saying, I have pop-up dinners. I've got a question for you. What would you like to eat? You know, now she's asking a question, which is fantastic. So we've got, you know, we've just got a little photo, it looks like here. I don't want to click on this. I'm not really sure where it goes. But then we've got a question, and then below that we've got a video. Again, Barbara does great videos, so make sure you check these out. But so she's definitely switching up her content. Again, we've got another question. Then we've got, you know, another kind of post. This is definitely a link that goes out. Another kind of cute video. Look at this thing. You know, again, it's you know, and then we're coming back again to food plus questions, something funny, right? Barbara's doing a really great job. And then we've got more raw food. She's, you know, she's promoting someone else, which is fantastic. When I see business owners doing this, especially when they're in the same industry and it's a smaller industry, I love that, because you can never go wrong with promoting other people. Even if they're your competitors, promote them, because you know what? You send that energy out, it comes back to you. And then she's got her own recipes on here. So the last time she posted one of her personal recipes was 5 days ago. And I think that was yeah, that's the first, well, besides the video, let's see, 5. So we've got 2 posts in the last 5 days that correspond directly with her brand. This is definitely not the best scenario for you. You definitely don't want to over promote yourself, but you want to make sure that, you know, 3 out of 4 posts, let's say you're posting 4 times a day, 3 out of 4 posts are about your industry, something that is of value to your people. Maybe you make them laugh, maybe you ask them a question, and then 1 post a day would actually be about you specifically. But Barbara is not promoting herself enough on this page. And so while people may enjoy the things that she's sharing, you know, she's not really saying, hey, like, sign up for my newsletter, you know, get my free recipes. She could be doing a lot more self-promotion. So, you know, and then we've got 2 recipes back to back. Again, there's just, you know, what you want to do is, the best thing is to actually sit down with a piece of paper and to literally write out a list of 5 to 10 different online websites, blogs, magazines, whatever that have to do with your industry. Then you're going to want to put those links, you know, like all on a sheet. I use Google Docs because I love it. And these are going to be places that you pull content from on a daily basis. In addition to those, you know, those 10 publications, you want to have a place where you can go and get like funny cards or videos or other kinds of content. And I would suggest, you know, having anywhere from 3 to 5 different websites specifically for that kind of content. Then you want to make another list of questions that you can ask your audience, and just kind of keep this running at all times, so that when you're trying to schedule out content, you don't need to be creative, because sometimes your anxiety can take over. So then you can actually be going back and just kind of, you know, copy and pasting. Just ignore my notifications here. So what I'd like to see a lot more from Barbara is just a lot more of posts that come directly from her brand. But in addition, I think she really needs to, you know, figure out what she can commit to and stick with it. If it's posting twice a day, awesome. Stick with that. Start there. Optimal, you know, posting time for Facebook is going to be anywhere from 4 to 6 times a week, and that's what we want to see. But if you have to start lower just to get in the habit, do that. Do what is best for you. So anyway, kind of wrapping things up again, Barbara's done a great job. There's a lot of little areas that she can definitely tie up, but as a whole, her page, you know, she's responding to people. It's set up well. There is content on it. There's interesting content on it, content that relates to her brand. And if we were to continue rolling down this, I follow this page, so it's not that I don't need to spend a lot of time looking at it, but I know that, the consistency is the biggest thing that Barbara needs to deal with. And it's really, it's not just Barbara. I see this all the time with business owners. Figure out what you can commit to, sit down and do it. So thanks for joining me. I hope this is of value to you, and I look forward to doing more of these in the future. Barbara, you're awesome. Can't wait to see how your page grows in the future. Everyone have a great day.